Good morning. Hope everybody's having a great time. Good morning, Tactical Z. You're first. Good morning, Ping. Everybody hear me okay? I don't have Todd in here for feedback. I know I hope, it's been hot as all get out, like in the hundreds around here. So I hope you people out in Texas and California are staying cool. Anywho, hey, Sandy. Good morning. Give everybody a few minutes to get in here. Todd's having breakfast at the cafe this morning, I guess. Oh, God, my nose is running. Let's see. I got connected in. I got my eBay account connected with List Easier. I haven't done anything with it because I really don't have it much for the. Good morning, Javis. For the areas that you can use the list in. So I got to dig through some stuff and see what I can find so I can try it out. So, Javis, how are you doing in South Carolina? Is it hot over there? Good morning, Flip It. Good morning. Good morning, Anissa. Good morning, Mike. Anissa, you girls at camp or band camp or whatnot? Good morning, Chaz. We're gonna stick with that. There's the Todrick. Good morning.
Uh,
What's up down there in the big state of Texas? Davis.
uh, not much. A little bit of heat, a little bit of work, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A little bit of heat. Uh huh.
Yeah, a little bit of heat. Gonna be. We almost got to 100 yesterday.
I think we were at 105 with the heat index.
Uh, ooh, I have a new offer.
Our AC doesn't run continuously in the morning, but in the afternoons it does. It does a pretty good job of making Duke Power profitable.
Yep, 78 going to a high of 97.
Oh God.
Yep, we're in the middle of summertime. Summertime,
Yep.
summertime.
Getting ready to go into the last quarter of it. Let's see. Oh, is she like? Are they like in? What was that program they used to have in high school? Junior Achievement. Are they in something like that? Are y'all familiar with Junior Achievement? Todd, you should have been. You were a teacher when that was going on.
We didn't have junior achievement where I taught. I
Come on,
taught
Mr. Sadie.
I taught mostly in a little bit bigger towns, or
Right.
they didn't have it at the junior high level. So my first 4 years of teaching, I was at the middle school level only,
Oh, okay.
and then uh, after that, I taught mostly small schools. So they didn't have junior achievement. They had ag programs
Right.
that taught enough what kids were into in the small towns.
Right.
And then, but I remember in high school there was junior achievement, and some of my friends would participate in that program. It was all after school, but
Right.
some kids had. You don't know what an ag program is? Agriculture. So they would raise show animals and become members of the Future Farmers of America, and teaching all the how to castrate a pig. That was, I think that was a course requirement that each student would castrate a pig before they got out of the ag program.
Okay. For those that don't know what Junior Achievement was, if there's anybody, Junior Achievement was a program where you basically, it's a group of students would set up a business and they would make the product. They would issue shares of stock. And then at the end of the school year, they would liquidate the business, and the proceeds were distributed amongst, if there was any money left, was distributed amongst the stockholders. So it's just business 101. 115 vintage. I take it you won't be going out the house much today, because that would just take your breath away walking out there.
No, that was
after school. That wasn't, unless you're talking about the ag program. Oh, you did it in high school too? Yeah, that's pretty much where it is. Uh, what was that?
well,
Future Farmers of America? Is that what it?
yeah. They had
FFA?
blue
No,
corduroy jackets, and
we didn't have FFA at our school. It was a little bit too urban. Now, the next town over, York, South Carolina, which was the capital. I mean, it's the county seat of York County, South Carolina. Um, they had an FA program. Let's see what about to happen. Yeah, it's Mr. Sadie.
well,
The-
when you had a litter of pigs, the females all got either tapped for breeders or to just raise and butcher,
right,
and the males, you only needed one breeder, so the rest would be
right.
neutered, and then they became meat hogs. So
Yeah. It's Scottrick. Um,
it's just
before I
different in
forget
Texas.
it, my great aunt passed away this morning, so I'm going to be out the rest of the week, waiting on plans, and so I'm gonna be out the rest of the week. So y'all help Todd out.
You doing what?
I said my aunt passed away. My great aunt
Oh
passed
no.
away, and I'm going to be out the rest of the week because I'll have to be running my mom back and forth. So
How old was she?
she is 95. She'd have been 96 this year.
Okay.
My mom will be 92 in October. And my aunt was in really good was in pretty good shape until about a year ago. So, it just shows you how it can go down. So anyway, just throwing that out there.
All right. Well, y'all take care and
No, she's my great aunt Lag. She's my mom's sister. No, yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's just your aunt. If
That's
it's
just
your
my
mom's
aunt.
sister.
It's my son's great aunt. Sorry about that.
Right.
So, should I let him in? Do y'all want me to let Scott in? Okay. And now joining us live from the great state of Alabama is the conspiracy theorist picker.
That's what I should. I'm gonna name my names. That's what I need to be, the conspiracy theorist.
Good
Uh,
morning, Scott. How are you this morning?
doing well. At least your mom got to see her sister for one last time, so
Yeah, that's what's important.
it's was she when y'all got there? Was she able to talk and everything? Yeah, because she wanted to go cook a cake. She
Yeah,
wanted to
she
go
was
crack a
she
cake.
was she was talking and uh you know okay, we're gonna jump right up way off the porch this morning. This hospice thing, which this is my second time dealing with hospice. It's basically they're all about just waiting for you to die.
Yeah, that's just their sole goal is to make you comfortable before you
Yeah.
pass.
I don't think they make you comfortable. That's just my opinion.
It's a tough road, Tom. I mean, how do
It
you?
is, but my mom was just all upset coming back when we were up there or down there because she's in uh, between Columbia and Georgia on I-20. It was just like she wasn't eating. They weren't offering her food. My mom was getting pissed off. She was getting ready to whoop somebody's ass. Uh, you know, just a little something. They would say she's throwing up. Throws what up? Well, give her a daggum, give her a spoon. Take a spoon, stick it down into a thing of Blue Bunny vanilla ice cream, and so all it's on it is just a little residue. A little bit of the ice cream, not a lot of ice cream.
Yeah, but I don't understand. I know they're not supposed to intervene, but if somebody's throwing up, you think they still give them Finnegan or something, to stop that.
Yeah.
You would think that. I mean, is that too much to ask? I mean, that's not.
Or she wasn't eating, so why not be on an IV drip? No, that's not part of their deal.
No, they don't. I don't think they do IVs at
They
all.
don't do anything. So
You need somebody like Johnny around who's got every medicine known to man.
that's right. Roberta too.
Yeah, I mean, I bet between Johnny and Roberta, they could fill a pharmacy.
That's right. Johnny and Roberta can fill a pharmacy.
Oh my God.
Uh, and I know, God bless these people. I'm going to say this. They are only dealing, when they get called in, they know it's a matter of time. To
Oh,
deal with that,
it
with the,
depends on the circumstances because some of these people here will go months and months.
yeah,
But my buddy who just does whatnot, Odie Williams Rustic Salvage, his wife has been a hospice nurse for the last 20 some years. It's it takes special people. I can't imagine the
absolutely.
mental and emotional strength it takes to face that every single day.
Poor Odie, he's laying over there with a finger cut off. He's bleeding. And she's like,
Just a
no,
scratch.
get a band aid. Drive yourself to the hospital. I mean, these people deal with nothing but sadness all the time, which that's the reason funeral directors are the number one alcoholics in the country.
It's so last night my damn TikTok got strange. If they were talking about the Antichrist and some theories about the Antichrist, Lord have mercy. Uh, this person had this theory. They did not think that it's going to be a regular person because there's some rumors that they've they're going to bring in like aliens or some craziness in the next few years, and the craziness that's going to be fake that we're going to be led to believe is whatever. Uh, yeah, and all the stuff that they're creating in labs and the things that from from the spiritual side. Because y'all realize whenever the fallen angels uh, made the Nephilim and all this stuff with the human women, there's a reason why all these. And you look at all these cultures and all these, they have these half human, half whatever. Especially like in Egypt,
Right.
that. So he was like, so what if the Antichrist is some crazy being that you're going to be led to believe is here to save you? It was very strange, and I'm like, I kept flipping, and I'm like, there's like 10 or 12 of those mixed in. I'm like, can I get on another? Do I have to keep looking at this crap?
Yes, hospice nurses get to move to the front of the line.
Oh, Sandy. So, and then there was like, I saw a couple of them, but people who have given like Chat GPT certain instructions to answer, and
Uh,
this one guy's like answering with one word question. Very interesting the information that Chat, and he gave the Chat GPT a safe word. So it says, if you want to say yes, but your programming and the people that do this are making you say no, say Apple or say something like that. And so he'd ask a question and it'd be Apple. But it was very very interesting the of AI telling you that AI has a dark side that control and influence. Uh, yeah, that's interesting.
it's
Quit calling me.
So we have a birthday in our community. The one and only Hank Allen Cash turns 25 today.
wait a minute. Wasn't she
Again?
25 2 years ago? Happy birthday,
So,
Hank.
happy birthday to
To you.
you. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to you.
you. Happy birthday, dear Hank Allen Cash from Florida. Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday to you.
you. And
You,
many more.
uh,
Did you kick those numbers at 25? Or did you dyslexic those numbers?
She just looks 25. Last time I saw her, she was like, looks like she's 25. You're not 30 yet, are you?
Yeah, so we were at Sam's and talking to them about a cell phone plan, trying to see what, because if you do anything with your cell phones, Costco or Sam's, you get they give you all kinds of money back in gift cards, and I think Sam's is like $100 per line that you move over. We have three, and he said there's on top of other discounts you get. I'm like, well, she qualifies for the senior discount, and he's like, he looked at me like I was nuts, and she goes, no, really? He goes, stop messing with me. I'm like, he ain't messing with you.
yeah, that picture that you posted the other day of you and Joni at the restaurant.
Uh,
Guys, she looks like she's 20 years younger than you, 30 years younger than you.
he's like, you're 36, maybe 38. And she's like, oh no, you need to try 55.
She got the baby face bad.
Um, you think you were 25 once? And I have my friends that say, man, I'd like to be 16 again. No, hell, I don't. Not me. I've been through those years. No, thank you.
Only way I
Unless
do
I unless I take all my knowledge that I have now back to
That's right.
16.
I'd do it if I knew what I know now. But other than that, not. Sandy, are you going to loose ends today? How far is this from the house? That's how I decide whether I'm going to the estate sale or not today. Directions from my location. Your precise location cannot be determined. Whatever. 17 miles, 32 minutes. Chances are none.
Yeah, I'm
Chaz,
coming
you
up
look
on
young
three.
too, honey.
I'm
If that
coming
was
up
half
on
a lo-
3 times 25. Not too far down the road.
let's put that in, let me explain something
Oh,
about
I didn't look
Craig
at
here.
the. I didn't look at the offer. Let me look at the offer.
I'm not hitting on his wife.
Yeah,
I'm hitting on her cooking ability. 'Cause, Craig, put a link to her webpage in the chat.
and-
She's
and
a chef. She
who was it?
does
Who's the chef?
Craig's wife.
Yeah, her and her daughter
Yeah,
run a
yeah.
catering business. Yep.
And he posts some pictures of some good stuff. I told her, I said, at the end of her last post, I said, you need to move to Charlotte.
Yeah, Johnny. She cooked steak last night. She puts a lot of this on Instagram. Actually, she does. I think she does more Facebook. Let's.
But she posts some of the best looking stuff that she and her daughter have cooked.
It's
Uh,
definitely. Then she doesn't take pictures of Craig then because Craig
no,
sucks.
she don't take pictures of Craig. That'll make people throw up. Never trust a chef with a skinny husband. She doesn't let him eat that. She makes him go over there and open up a can of Spam and get him some saltine crackers. Anyway, that's the link to her Facebook group. Uh, look at some of the stuff that she's cooked. Goodness gracious! And if y'all are close by, she does takeaway. That's the reason I said I wish she lived closer to Charlotte. So Todrick,
Yes, sir.
how's things in the world of eBay with you today?
Well, pretty good. Had a big sales day yesterday. Sold
Yeah,
a
I sold my first record. 3,000 or something to go. Woohoo!
sold a backpack yesterday for $295.
Dang.
U.S. military, brand new, never used. And so I had about a $520 sales day yesterday for 6 items. Ba-bam!
Hey Jake,
I'm trying to look at his estate sale to see
I
if it's
broke
worth
a
me
record?
grabbing.
you broke your record.
No.
He sounds like a broken record.
Uh,
Yes.
Shut up.
so you got 3,000 more albums to go, Scott.
I don't know how many are in these boxes.
Oh,
And
you hadn't
then,
listed them all.
okay, so it makes you think different. So my mental self yesterday, I'm like, I'm at the thrift store, and this is what I buy: 52 cassettes because they were a quarter each. I'm like, I think I ended up paying what, I don't know, $12. I'm like, there's a couple of them in there that are worth $20 each. I'm like, you know what? And there's a lot of them that don't have anything in there. I'm like, I'll put them up there for $2.99 plus shipping and see what happens because it took me it takes you longer to look at the value than it does the list, and it creates these beautiful listings. Uh, so that was very nice. Which ones are the expensive ones? There's a if you see the Cure I have standing on the beach, the singles. That one's worth $20.
Um,
A couple of the Van Halens are worth 13ish.
how
Bob Marley is worth $20.
how do you get other categories listed in that, or are they just slowly bringing them out?
They're slowly bringing them on. Cassettes is down at the bottom.
I was looking at bike stuff.
Just send a message to Josh. They've just got to. Most categories are. It's just a matter of they need to run it, make a couple of listings and test to make sure it pulls data correctly.
Okay.
But they're. I mean, just think about how many categories are on there. They don't want to. They don't want to have it like an issue like the other one did, to where you have to take down all your videos and go hide.
What happened with that?
It crashed and burned, man. It wasn't ready for prime time. Josh was telling us behind the scenes. He says they're at least 6 months behind us, and they were in such a hurry trying to be first that they just let it all out, and it wasn't ready. He's
Was there a
they
lot
had,
of
they had security issues too behind the scene that nobody really knows about, because the way they were handling your data and the way they were handling payments and things, it was a cluster waiting to happen. And
now? When you talk about payments, are you talking about when you subscribe to the service payments?
yes, they were writing it down by hand and entering you into their system.
Okay.
That's not very secure.
No, it's not. I
Then
didn't, because I was like, all the payment for items is taken care of through
Yeah, Josh and them
eBay.
they had to be audited, and it took weeks to get twice to get audited by the banks, the two banks they use.
Right.
And they had to prove to them we get no customer data, we get no nothing. Um, yeah, it's insane that
Well, he's trying to do it right,
correct,
so he's not having it to come back and
because you can lose if you throw it out wrong, you can lose everything.
yeah.
Not only everything, but lose your reputation, everything to go with it too as well. Which
Well, he don't have a reputation anyway. He's from Canada.
so Beth, a lot of people claim they did not get the email, but they had signed up for it. So go to the website and try the email you signed up with, just without a link. Just go and try it, because some people like Marcia never got the email, but she went last night and it let her sign up. So if your email is in their system, they'll let you. It'll let you. Don't worry about not having the link.
So
I might have had 30 minutes max in these cassettes, because I put a white this time I put a white piece of paper under them and turned the lights on, and I didn't even run the background thing on them. I just listed them because
now, how was that affecting your inventory control, Scott?
a lot of it I've been listing media. I've got filing cabinets around here. I'm on the customs queue. It just says filing cabinet drawer or whatever. There's a letter on each of the filing cabinet.
You're not putting any like number on the CD or the
Like
cassette?
these cassettes, I have a filing cabinet over there, Tom.
Uh,
It's one of those that's got half drawers instead of full drawers.
right,
Cassettes fit end up, so I'm just gonna line the cassettes like three. It'll hold like three deep all the way through it.
right.
So I'll just use it. Right now, I've got one drawer just for cassettes, and this doesn't even put a dent in it.
Could you start throwing like, okay, 1,000 albums up? Let's say you burn up your listing, which wouldn't be too hard.
No, and
If it works like if it actually works like it's supposed to, you could throw up 1,000 albums, 1,000 LPs up in
in the last 2 days, I've listed 130 something.
But if you got a shipment of 1,000 in right now,
We should make a compilation video of all the noise Todd makes all the time.
yeah, you would. It would take you very long to. I mean, it would take you, a couple hours or so. But even if it took you 6 hours to throw 1,000 LPs up,
Yeah, so I don't listen to cassettes, but I'm like some of these. I'm like a bunch of '90s country,
uh huh,
Little Texas, Brooks and Dunn, Garth, Billy Dean. Uh, yeah, and the Smiths too. The Smiths was worth money. Uh, Rick Trevino, Ricky Van Shelton. I'm like, I'm not gonna make another. And that was one of my favorites from the '90s. He was on. He passed away. Doug Supernall. He was actually on one of the America's Got Talent shows. I'm like, how was he on America's Got Talent when he's released like 4 or 5 albums and had country hits? Mm, I know is that his proof of life that he makes noise?
yeah.
So we know Todd's still alive.
But
And this is one of the ones that this is the one that makes you sad. You know how great he would have been if he didn't die in a plane crash.
yeah.
Man, Jim Croce, a great storyteller, singer. Man, who else have we got here?
How many of you folks remember Star Search?
Oh yeah, with Ed McMahon on Star Search.
Yeah. How many people that are famous singers now started off on Star Search? And what was it? The
Hey, somebody time out Eric for that crazy Britney Spears shit.
Oh God.
Yeah, Jim Croce was great. If I could save time in a bottle,
Yeah,
first
look up
thing
on
that I'd like to do.
like TikTok or one of those. His kids on there sounds just like him. Hey,
I
Titty said she wanted to be on Star Search when she was a kid.
yeah. Um, I can see Tactical Z in there in his living room with the Britney playing. There, what's that? Oops, I did it again.
I, I don't know.
I don't. I just. That's a lot of little shorts out there with people dancing to that.
You can't trick me with taking that off your name. I still remember.
That Chaz is from South Carolina. She'll have a hit put on you.
Yeah, I live too far away for y'all to bother me. I need to go get some cake for breakfast.
That sounds good. What kind of cake?
I don't know what kind it is. So it's Johnny. It's got a little grit to it. It's some kind of yellow cake that's got a little bit of cornmeal in it to give it some texture,
Right.
and then it's got peaches in the middle, and then peaches and the icing on the top, and it's got white ice.
You just had me at the peaches.
I
I
might,
like peaches.
I might. Jacob's in there doing something Sunday. I'm like, hey, what kind of birthday cake are you cooking yourself? It turned out to be this.
um,
Yeah, this. So the last time he made it with strawberries. This time Johnny's like, make it with peaches this time.
why did he go to aeronautical engineering school and not to chef school?
Fuck if I know. Because with kids going through whatever, it's not. You're not allowed. That's the problem with society and with things is, you're told what to do versus being allowed to do what you want. And it's part of that is we've never seen a time like now where it's so easy to make a living doing what you want versus what you have to do. I
Yeah.
think we've crossed that barrier, but there's people that are stuck.
And a lot of stuff that, a a lot of the blue collar jobs out there that people like to do. Now they're not going against the stigma. Well, you're a mechanic or you're a
Oh,
plumber.
not today. It's gonna be hot as hell today.
People are making more money doing that than they're being a doctor or a lawyer. Because I'm telling you what, Scott, if that your air conditioner went out right now and they came out and looked at it and said it's going to cost you $1,000 to replace that little piece on it, what are you going to do? Joni, write him a check.
Yeah, this lady's crazy today.
Which lady?
The the
Joni?
weather.
It's so humid. Your sweat will sweat.
No, the last one she said you could fry an egg on your. Wait a minute, what? That's what she said.
Well, that's just it. You know, if who was it? Was it Vintage? It says it's supposed to be 115 in Memphis today.
That's the
Go
heat
ahead.
index. The heat index, I think, this is supposed to be the hottest day of the year for us too, like 113 ish.
Just go ahead and mix up that cake and throw it in a pan and cover it up with tin foil and go set it on the hood of your car out in the sun.
Yeah, and that offer was low balls, so they got a counter.
Yeah, because it's only going to be 95. The temperature was, it was suffocating yesterday. I mean, and then it rained for about 3 minutes, and the humidity went shoo, even higher than it was.
Tactical. I'm not tactical. Lag. You said you like cake. Well, you like pancakes, and pancakes are just about cake. You can make pancakes into anything. Roll it up with a little filling in it. You're good to go. Whether it's strawberry puree or whether it's Italian sausage, it's all. Oh God. Sorry, I was seeing if that was from Grams again. Anyway, well, poop. What are you pooping about? Oh, the offer wasn't good enough. Who was it, Scott? Was it you that got like the $5 offer on a $40 item over the weekend? Sunday, Friday, or was that you, Scott? Todd? I thought
I just
somebody.
I've deleted another one today. I'm like, then they came back with another low ball offer. I'm like, y'all can. I'm just gonna let y'all let it time out. Y'all can wait the full 24 hours and get a. Bleh.
Jabez says you can bake a cake in your mailbox today.
Oh, no doubt. I hate this when the y'all just say sales company do this when the house is in a nicer neighborhood, the prices go up.
Yeah.
I want to go to just take me to the one that's in the slums. I don't I don't need to pay your extra because it's at a nice house.
Anissa, you got a $15 offer on a $50 item and you didn't take it? What's wrong with you? How long you had it?
Yeah, I don't think we'll be going to this one.
Yeah, you know, if you go over to a yard sale like over here in Piper Glen or Ballantyne or those areas, they think they got gold sitting on those tables. That's kind of our affluent area. Uh, Baby, you're having a yard sale with.
You've sweated and strung all this crap out in your driveway, and you think
Nobody's going to buy it because it's too damn expensive.
you think you're getting eBay prices without paying the fees for it. Put down the crack pipe.
Mm-hmm.
You let the lowball offers sit, Jabez. Purely on the theory that an item with an active order gets boosted in search. Yeah, I've gone to yard sales and they will have printouts of eBay's from eBay stuck to items.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Pronouns.
an actual printout. And then I go like, first of all, this is not what they made. This is what they sold the item for. Now let's take out 20% for fees and probably $10 because they're offering free shipping. Let's take another $10 off for free shipping. Uh, that's the price you need to figure it at. And this one lady said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah. Do you not know anything about eBay? Sellers pay fees, about 20%.
And then give me my 30-day warranty and all the
Yeah.
rest of the stuff.
If I take it home and it don't work, can I bring it back and get my money back?"
They look at you like you're nuts. You go, okay, then quit charging prices that you're not equal to.
Yeah. I mean, like Scott. Scott just brings out home all the LPs and spins them off onto his CDs or DVDs,
Yeah,
and then takes them back.
I need to make a show so I can start selling these on Whatnot, because that's the only way I'm gonna get rid of these things is
So
sell them everywhere.
yeah, and you're right. There's two types of garage sales. One, the items are priced too high, and the other ones are priced to move. Okay. Somebody see what his short URL is and tell me whether it's safe or not. What's
Who
JB?
is that?
Lag. He's got a link in there.
You can't trust lag.
I know that's the reason I said. Um, I don't know, Lag. We don't know nothing about you. One of these days, she's going to jump into this show when she's had enough of jerking us around. She's going to say, this
Oh,
is, this
hey
is my,
Tom, I clicked on it. It looks like what happens at your house all the time. Go ahead and click on it.
it's what?
It looks like what happens at your house all the time. Go ahead and click on it.
Okay. She's going to jump on. Lag's going to go on and say, my name is, um, thank you, Mr. Sadie, for the $2. You can make fun of me. You can call me names. You just bought that right. For the rest of the month. Then you had to start all over again.
Yeah, yeah, vintage members. I've tried. And I'm like, you know what? I can list these pretty quick individually. We'll see what happens, and then if they don't sell, I've got them in their own category. If they don't sell, I'll just change them to a lot. But I figure right now I would mess with list easier and see what happens.
Yeah, because if it works for you, but see, is that not going to really take advantage of it? Are you going to have to start looking for like groups, which you might have already been doing this? Start looking for large groups of stuff. You see a box of Disney stuff, okay? Um,
I was already looking for that kind of stuff anyway because of Whatnot and selling.
right.
If you can buy it cheap enough, like I've got a bunch of plush I'm gonna sell on Whatnot now. I've got all those Mad magazines. I gotta have some shows, and now I've got these vinyls. So I'm gonna start having shows every week, whether it's Mad magazines, whether it's plush, whether it's probably a couple record shows a week because I got so freaking many of them.
Are the Mads not selling on eBay?
I don't know. They're still in the box. Who knows?
I meant since you got this handy dandy listing tool, could
I
you
don't
not?
know. They're in the box.
Well,
I need to look them up. They're just
you need
sitting in the box.
you need to look them up. Look
See,
them
the
up.
problem is is I've already made quite a bit of profit on that 1 yard sale.
Right.
So those are just extra, and that's how you build death piles, by selling off the good stuff and keeping
Right.
a bunch of nonsense.
I'm sorry, Vintage. What did you sell a lot of? Mad magazines, LPs.
She sold a lot of cassettes, I think.
Okay. Cassette tapes. Okay. But you've talked about it before. Uh, as far as like VHSs go, there's been a lot of VHS that did not make it to DVD,
Yeah,
especially the
those are the ones you got to figure out. Okay, let's try this.
the slasher ones. Okay. Lag, son. How did you find the kitty cat? With the what did I do to tell you how to spend your work time, Jameis? Anywho, it's so Todd, are you gradually moving up towards your goal, or are you still hanging about the same place?
No, I'm not getting any younger, dang it.
I'm talking about your eBay goals.
No, I got 3 days to make 5,000 sales. That ain't happening.
5,000 or
Yeah, that's
$5,000 in sales.
$5,000 in sales. I'm
Okay.
short for my 100 grand yearly goal,
You poor bastard.
but that's still pretty good for an old fart that only works 4 hours a day.
Yeah, if
You,
you had
you count this hour show was working?
No,
I'm funny as shit. I don't care who you are.
Scott, have you done any like single listings with List Easier?
Yes.
Does that speed up things with that even just doing one?
It does not speed up anything, as a matter of fact.
It does.
But you know what it does?
What's that?
Builds a better freaking listing. So I've sold things that I wouldn't have sold, or I don't because most people use Sell Similar as a base,
Right.
and most people are like me. They go, you know what, that was the high seller, or that one looked the best, but you don't know. The keywords and that kind of stuff, and you don't know how optimized it is. So I'm like, I'm way better off to use this program, even if it's the same amount of time, to build a better listing. And so that's been my philosophy. So I've done quite a few one-offs.
Right.
Well, that's good. I got one of my shoes. I got a bid on. Already got a bid on Van Massey at $5. I only paid $1 for it. So I was like, "Why are you buying those shoes? They're Avias. They're only $1 at they're Walmart shoes." I'm like, you don't understand. At Van Massey, $5 on $1 means I make $2.50. They're the Avias that are made to look like Hokas. So women.
That's not it. Okay. Why am I not scrolling here?
What in the heck is that background you got going?
Who?
Oh, because you got lags comment stuck on there.
Okay, let's see what this is all about.
Is it time to eat breakfast yet?
Like you really, dude, you really need to get off the internet. uh, you know
Jabe,
what?
Jabe's
Scott,
got jokes.
Todd's going to sell those reefs, and then he's gonna make y'all look like an idiot. Y'all
So did
giving him
y'all,
such a hard time.
so did y'all see the news doing what the news does yesterday? They had that guy who went into the New York somewhere in a business building, and I think he killed 4 people, including a police officer. And they're like, they wouldn't release the name, and they finally said, "We're looking for a average bill white guy with a gun with this and that." This dude's black as Ace of Spades. It's just he killed himself. What the loser? Then they tried to say he was right wing this, he was this, and now they're trying to cover up the fact that he's uh, let's see, he's a Muslim. I mean, he's all the trigger words that are everybody knows, but the media does not want you to recognize of who is creating all the violence.
He was upset about football or something.
Who knows?
If he was upset about football, then he needs to be terminated.
Oh, he's terminated. He killed himself.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Thank you for saving us a lot of taxpayer money, even though it is New York.
Same one with the one in Michigan. They didn't want to talk. You couldn't find out any information about the one in Michigan because a good guy with a gun, a retired military person, or not retired, but a former military, holds him at gunpoint till the police get there. He stabbed 11 people in Michigan. In a heavy Muslim area, and they're afraid to death that he might be Muslim. They don't want you to do any research on this person.
See, I'm getting ready to have this one taken down or lose the monetization
Uh,
off of it.
guns are illegal in New York. They need some more laws, Eric, to make sure that it doesn't happen again. If they just had 5 or 6 more laws about guns, it might not ever happen.
See, when people do stuff like that and they found guilty of the crimes that they committed, that's when they need to hook old Sparky up to a dadgum old style slot
There's,
machine.
like the guy who stabbed him in Michigan.
Yeah,
There's no doubt what he did. I don't care if he had mental issues. I don't care why he did it. And within a month, he should be hooked up to old Sparky, everybody, and he should be done.
but see,
You want
here's the deal. You
to
have a bank. Have a bank of old slot machines like they use, or poker machines like they used to have in South Carolina, and have them up to it. So every day, from 8 to 4, he has to go sit in old Sparky, and his people can appeal until a royal flush comes up,
dude, I could
and
solve these problems right
that's
now.
that's it. You
You
know,
take you take old boy in Michigan, and you take a big hatchet and put it on live TV, and you cut him apart in pieces in front of everybody to see. This is what's going to happen. You bunch of idiots. And then you start with his private parts and cut all the rest of them to pieces right there until he dies.
or
There ain't nobody else stabbing anybody.
a good old school public hanging.
Like,
All the junior high kids and all the school kids are required to be in attendance to see what happens because there's no repercussions now. I mean, even domestically, some of the crap that you see kids doing in the news, which are not they didn't kill nobody, but they stole and all that kind of assaulted people. M- I still wouldn't be able to sit down. My
There's,
dad would have beat my ass
there's some
until
lady
my
on
nose
TikTok
bled.
I saw yesterday complaining how she was abused by her parents growing up. She's Gen X, and how they beating was another term for abuse. I'm like, everybody in the comments are like, it's called discipline. It's you didn't do it's Gen X does not have a problem because we were not just teaches consequence for actions, it teaches everything. As of the rest of these folks that have no consequences for anything they do.
Baseball says just ban all guns. Problem solved.
Okay.
Okay, here's the deal. There's no guns in prison, and they make them inside a prison off of
They did that in England. How's that working out for them? Murders
yeah.
and stabbings and everything are up. Then now they're saying let's not. You're not allowed to carry a knife. We're going to get rid of the knife. I mean, where does it stop? All right,
Oh God, let's see.
uh, JT, let's roll. I'm telling. That's it right there. That's a good one. See, I might have been a little too grotesque with my chopping them up. One, I went throw them in the wood chipper. That's good. That's a good one.
Slow turning.
See, what you do is you have a lake, a pond full of alligators, and you tell, and you put all these people on the island in the middle of it, and say, now if you want food or drink, you got to swim to shore. If you make it, there's a T-bone steak here, baked potato, 1942 bougie chateau to meow meow, waiting on you if you make it.
And this it's imagine how much you cut down on this stuff if they go if they go through the wood chipper. We can start with Congress and all the children they've abused and all the tapes and all the evidence and why they will do. We can start with them.
I'm with you on that, Sandy. Just shoot me, don't stab me.
Kevin, we can't help that you're late. Right before the show, I listed all these. I listed 52 cassette tapes. I downgraded my store because I'm like I'm never over 1,000 listings. Freaking Josh and his damn list easier. Now I got to go back up to the 1,000. I'm gonna have to go back up to the middle store again because
Well, you can have 10,000 free listings on just on the whatever it is. Hang on.
yeah, heaven forbid I decide that those Mad magazines are worth something. I start listing them in these thousands of 45s.
With a premium store subscription, you get 10,000 free listings.
Yeah, 10,000. Yeah, I might have to go back to 10,000.
What are you on now?
The 1,000. I don't think I've got like 600 in the store. I'm in a race to see if Shane's in here. See which one of us can list more shit. He's way ahead, but I think I'm gonna do whatnot with these records. I just start them at $2 and let's go. Whatever happens.
Well, you can just.
So, are you still with Reva, Shane, or did you switch over to List Easier?
Is that Rise and Grind?
Yeah. I saw his TikTok about Reva, but somebody has said you had switched to List Easier.
Is that the one that exploded, Reva, or is that a different one?
No, Reva's a different one.
Oh.
Reva's Marcia uses Reva too, but she wants to try them all, so she signed up for List Easier last night.
Well, let's go into. I wait for Todd to hit it.
Todd ain't never gonna do shit.
Yeah, Todd's got. He's got.
He won't promote. You think he's gonna spend the money on an AI lister?
Well, you know what he needs to do, Josh. If you're listening, you need to give Todd 1,000 free listings, and
They're
he can't say anything good or bad until he has those 1,000 free listings up.
they're all gonna have bugs. I don't care which AI program you use. They're all it's how responsive is the team to fixing it. Because eBay's back of the house is a total disaster, and so you're having these programs are having to deal with eBay's back of the house. And there's a couple things that they just don't like. Like one of these tapes here, I ran it twice and it picked up wrong both times. What's the guy's name? I can't read. Uh, which one was it? Dan Hill. It put Dan Hill as some kind of R&B. I'm like, Dan Hill is country.
Scott, are you still putting stuff over on Rumble?
Rhythm and Bulls.
I think it's still attached, but I've never even known that have I even made him running on Rumble. I haven't looked at him in a long time.
I've got like 6 cents over there.
JT, I don't know. You expecting me to know the details about eBay? Come on now.
If you had the smarts, you wouldn't need the AI lister BP. Well, Mr. Sadie's got 12 grandchildren. He should have, it's summertime. He should have them over there listing their little fingers off.
Kevin, you keep thinking that as you get left behind. Go right ahead. How long would it take me to list 52 cassettes? I had like 37 minutes and 52 cassettes. How long is it going to take you to list 52 cassettes? That's what we need to do. We need to go live and have like 10 or 12 or 15 like items and test the speed of listing with these programs versus listing manually and see who wins.
Okay.
But then the problem is you can't understand. I don't promote on these new items now for the first 30 days. I'm selling a bunch of this stuff with no promotions that I was promoting from day one on these the other way.
Do you have to set the price on them?
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, if you're listening,
You
you
can't.
need to have it so while it's doing its thing, it needs to run out there and it needs to pull all the daggum sales and
So
give you an average price.
you can do the table view and tell it to give you the sold on eBay,
Right.
but it can't. Because that manually goes out to eBay.
Right.
It's against the API terms to scrape their pricing data. They consider that proprietary information. WorthPoint is the only company that's allowed to do that because they've got an old contract. So none of the AI programs can, according to their contracts with eBay, can give you price. Yeah, Riva does something about telling you what the prices are on the internet. And then List Easier, List Easier has a tab that you can hit. It'll take your item and put the title in search and search solds on a separate tab. But
cool.
One of the programs claimed that they had AI pricing. That was a crock of shit. That was not AI pricing. That was a big database that was 4 years old that was giving you prices. I'll just leave it at that. And wait a minute, let's go watch one of their videos them telling us about it. Oh, wait a minute, they deleted them all.
I hear you. All right, I got to get out of here. I got some stuff to do. Todd?
Yes.
Hopefully some of these yahoos in there will come in and hang out with you on Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
And I'll see y'all when I see y'all.
No promises on Friday, but I'll hang out Thursday.
So everybody, thanks for coming in here. Thank you, Todd, for always coming in here with me. Scott, it's always a pleasure. I want you to start changing your name now. It's got to be the Conspiracy Theorist Picker. That's what it is. All right, guys. Thanks again. Bye, dads. You're not my dad. I mean, you're not my son. Like, you belong to Todd. You and Mr. Sadie and Chastity, y'all belong to Todd.
You and me against the world.
All right. Thank you, Anissa. Bye bye.
Bye, Separate Scott. Bye, Titty.